Hi everyone, I wanted to do another quick video for you. This is my Hobonichi Weeks cover from LeCow. I did a video on this previously with my weeks in it, but I wanted to show you something a little different. If you didn't see that video, I will go over the cover for you. This is from LeCow. He offers hand stitching, but I found out this is not hand stitch, but he offers hand stitching. If you're interested, you need to discuss with him the cost of the hand stitching. This is machine stitched. Right now he coinciding, am I saying that right? With the Hobonichi upcoming release, he is offering the magnetic closure and the pen loop for $5 for both of them. Typically, I believe it is $16, so you're saving $11 on this combination. That's a nice little offer. I have 4 weeks covers, all from different artisans. What I really like about this cover is the magnetic closure. All my weeks covers are different types of closures. Well, 2 of them are snaps. The one I have from Terry at Speckle Fawn is trifold. The one from Glenda and the one from Christina Gomez, they're snaps. This is the only one I have with this magnetic closure. I really like this. For my weeks, I don't like elastic closures, so I really like that I have the option of other closures for my weeks. This is what really stands out for me with his cover, that closure. Inside, I was talking to Rosie. I have some TNs from her. Haven't gotten a week's cover from her yet. That's on my wish list. But I have ordered other things from her. And this is one of the items that I got from her. It is the same size as a week's. Let me step back a second. I was speaking with her today, and she noticed that I didn't tuck my weeks in both sides, which you see I have here tucked in both sides. She noticed in my weeks I didn't have them both tucked in, so I thought I'd give it a try. It's going to take me a little bit getting used to, because I'm used to only having my weeks tucked in the back side. But I think I might actually like this. I think that I'm finding they fit better. They don't stick out as much as they were. I had a bit of a hard time getting this one in here. This is not a week's, but it is the same size as a week's. The paper, though, is much thicker. And this is undated. But I wanted to give you another video of this cover, and I also wanted to show you this version of, shall we say, a week's. It's the size, but recently I've come across some posts where I'm noticing people don't like the thinner paper, and some people don't like the prices of some of the thinner paper products. Also, what's nice about this is this one is totally undated. So let's go through this. You see it's the year of, and you can put your year in here. Now, of course, it does have 2018 and 2019 in here. And then it goes right into your months. And you see it's very lightly printed. Let's get a little closer. You'll see there is a gray shadow box right up in here, for you to write your date. You can write your month here. The Mondays, Tuesday, they're all up there. Some lines here. Don't know what I use them for. There's a lot of nice grid area down below for writing. And then you have 2, let's see if I can count them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Was it 27 if I counted right? There's 27 in here. So you could get 2 years of a monthly view out of this. Again, this paper is not the thin paper. This is, I don't know what gram paper this is, but this is definitely more your traditional paper. So if that's something you're looking for, then it goes into the week view, which this is definitely different setup than the Hobonichi weeks, and maybe something you even like more. The week view, there's a blank space there. You'll see some, there's some shaded grids there, maybe a habit tracker here, maybe bullet points of what's happening this week, whatever. And then here's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's a week on 2 days like the weeks is, but the Hobonichi weeks is the days over here with a blank grid over here. So maybe you even like this more landscape for each day or something. It's up to you. I'm not going to count how many weeks there are in here for you. I highly doubt it. You think maybe there could be 2 years worth? There. Well, let's see how many. I noticed back here. I haven't totally gone through this. I noticed back here there are, just like in the Hobonichi weeks, there are some blank pages. This whole section back here would be nice for bullet journaling, notes, whatever. So your individual week on 2 pages is this section here. I'm thinking there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm thinking just a year's worth. I'm thinking, but again, I'm not going to totally count that. But I'm thinking the weeks are just, because you need 52. There's probably just a year's worth of weeks in there. So you definitely have more months. Perfect for a lot of forward ahead planning. Again, it's totally undated. It is more of your standard paper. I did realize back here I did write something. So I wrote on the previous page, and that's what I see through. I have what did I use? I wrote a Bible verse, and I'm thinking I used marker or something for that. What does that look like to you? That's not just your typical pen. I think that's pretty good. You don't really see much through there yet. I'm getting down really close. But I wanted to show you this LeCow again. Like I said, he's offering the magnetic closure and the pen loop on special right now. And I wanted to show you this book. I'm going to ask Rosie to maybe tell us more about this. But it's the week size, and I know some people are interested in the week size, but not the paper. So it's stitched. You can see it's stitched. So let me have Rosie give a little bit more information on this. But if you're looking for an alternative to the weeks, this might be something you're interested in. So what I'm going to do is, because I do have a few weeks covers, I've transferred my Hobonichi weeks over to one of my other ones. So for now, I'm going to keep this in my LeCow, and I think this is going to become more of a work function for me. My weeks is back in my Glenda Slann weeks cover. Like I said, I've now put it under both sides. Take that out real quick. I've now put it under both sides and getting used to it. There's the back. But I think I might like it because of how it's gotten kind of carried away here. I think it might fit better into the cover. It doesn't seem to me be sticking out as much. I mean, it is now because I just opened it and the pen's stuck in there and everything. But I think I might like it after all. I'm just going to have to get used to it. I don't like a stuffed traveler's notebook. I'm not into a stuffed traveler's notebook with numerous inserts. I found that I like less inserts. And that being said, when I have one insert, it gets a little stuffed because it is the only one insert. But this is what I'm using right now. I highly recommend Glenda Slann's weeks. She can do some really cool stuff for you. She knows my favorite author is Neil Gaiman. I purchased this from her, but as an added surprise, she threw this on for me. Just such a personal touch from her. I adore her. I told her I just wanted basic black, and that was simple enough for her to come up with. I told her the pockets I wanted, the pen loop I wanted, all that kind of snap closure I wanted, all that kind of stuff. But she threw in that little personal touch for me, and it's that kind of like customer service, those little extras, whether it be, now her and I know each other quite well, so she knew that this would be perfect for me, but just the other little extras that people throw in when I order from Rosie. She knows I love the no face characters, and on occasion she's thrown in a couple little no face like a bookmark for me or something like that. It's not extravagant, but when it's those personal touches, that to me is just, they were thinking about you. And that's how Glenda Slann is. That's how Rosie is. There's so many more. Really, if you're looking to buy any traveler's notebook, anything from our leather crafters, reach out to the artisans and talk with them. Get to know them. I have never purchased a traveler's notebook or a week's cover without speaking directly to the artisan first. And that's how, sorry, Brody. And to be honest, that's how I've become really good friends with some of these people, because I reached out to them. I had questions. They asked me questions. They're like, well, what do you want? It's not that I just go to their site and I'm like, click on this, click on this, click on this. They're there and they're helping me. They're asking questions about what I want, because, to make sure, when Anne from Pepper and Finch, we didn't even know each other before we started working on my traveler's notebook, and I think she asked me more questions than I asked her, which was, I think, a first, because I do ask a ton of questions. But like I said, I have never purchased any of my leather products, traveler's notebooks or week's covers, without speaking to the artisan. I just bought a ring binder from Nicole. We had full conversations before, and hers was actually already on the site, but because I haven't purchased rings in a long time, I needed accessories, and we talked about them, and I'm like, how much will fit on these rings, and stuff like that. So we have a great community, and most of these artisans are members of the community. So reach out to them and talk with them. Again, I won't buy unless I can talk with them and I can build that relationship with them. I'm not just going to go on a site and click, 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 click. No, because yeah, I've heard horror stories of people not getting what they wanted, and it could have been totally a wrong click, but you know, I like to talk with them, and like I said, we have the community. It's not like you're just going over to Staples and buying what's on the shelf. These people are members of the community. They, you know, they like to talk with us. We like to talk with them. I'm sorry, this is like a PSA here on my part, isn't it? But it's true. Reach out with them and talk with them and make sure you're getting what you really, really want, okay? Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Bye-bye.